Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Mere Mann Ki Baat. In today's episode of Mere Mann Ki Baat, I'm going to talk about the difference between empathy and sympathy. But before I move further, I would request you all to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon if not already done so. And it would be great if you find my content useful, you share the link with others as well. So let's get on with it. So, empathy versus sympathy. What triggered this thought in my mind? A very interesting and recent conversation that I had with an award show organizers who contacted me to give me award for strength or for the initiative that I'm taking to promote strength among physically challenged people. And this event was supposed to be in person in Delhi. So this girl who was talking to me on their behalf went into description of what all would be there in the event and everything. Since this was going to be an in-person event, I happened to talk about accessibility options, and the girl was not sure about whether the venue or where they are going to make her stay, whether it was wheelchair accessible or not. And when I asked for the details of the location or the venue, the girl denied, saying that it's against a company policy. First of all, I don't understand why is it against the company policy to talk about the venue when you're expecting people to come there. It's a public place. It's not something that is very private, right? So why hide the address and everything, especially for people like us who actually need to go into details discussing about the accessibility options. They need to have a conversation with the venue people itself to understand whether it is feasible for them or not. Anyways, moving on. Apart from declining my request to give me the venue details, this girl further went on to advise me not to travel alone. And when I confronted her, asking her why did she advise me that, so she said that you're disabled, right? So you cannot travel alone. So it's an assumption that she made that I cannot travel alone and I have certain level of dependency when traveling alone. And when I confronted her with it, she said that she was just trying to empathize with me. So let me make it very clear out there, the difference between empathy and sympathy, especially when you're speaking to a wheelchair user or any physically challenged person for that matter of fact. If you are talking to a physically challenged person and you are providing solutions without even understanding their needs, their requirements, and actually assuming what their capabilities are or what their limitations are, you're not empathizing with them, you're sympathizing with them, because you have assumed in your mind that this person is disabled and he cannot do this, he cannot do that. You're in for a surprise. You have no idea what we people are capable of. On the other hand, if you speak to us, try to get more details about our disability or our physical challenges and try to come up with different options of solutions and give us a choice as to which solution would be more feasible for us, then you're actually empathizing, because you're trying to understand the situation. You're not forcing a solution on us. You're trying to ask us what is the most comfortable solution for us, because we all need to understand not all disabilities have the same accessibility needs. It's not something where you can say, one size fits all. It's not a one-stop solution. Every disability has different accessibility needs, and you guys need to understand that. And every person, even with the same disability, is different in their mindset, in their level of independence, and you need to take all this into consideration before you provide any solution or before you provide any advice. If you're not taking those things into consideration, you're just sympathizing with them and not empathizing. Whether you agree with it or not, I'm going to argue on it any given day. So hope I've made myself very clear, and let's hope that you guys understand this difference and try to be more empathetic towards your physically challenged counterparts and not sympathize with them, because we don't need your sympathy. Yes, even a normal human being needs empathy, so do we. So let's empathize with people and not sympathize. Thank you.